Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for 52 weeks of the 52 favorite everyday life photos YouTube hop, and we will be working with this Scraplift number 19, 2026, and it's from the Scrap Squad. It is for Kelly Feedman. It is out of paper issues. So if you can tell, there is only one photo on here, but there's two different slots. So you are going to see me here trying to get the way I would like to see the two little triangle thingies going on. And you're going to see me kind of like cut it, play with it, try to figure out how I want to do it. I would like on this particular sheet to have the arrows going in one certain direction. So I'm trying to point them all down, and I do keep that. And then I do come in with another paper that right there is like banners. And I'll explain the photos and I'll explain the collection in a second. So here I am. I'm trying to like make these fit. And so I do the dots, and then I kind of cut off the excess. I do stay with the white background. I do not add like my black section or any of that sort like I normally do. That one I cut real bad. I have no idea why I cut that bad. And so I'm like, well, I'm just going to go with it. And I'm going to obviously keep everything straight. So if it doesn't look right, it'll be good anyway. It'll all work, right? So I'm going to distress the one. And then the other part of it is I'm going to then cut off like the excess part of what I don't want. To make it work so that it's along the paper, right? Or along the white paper that I have. So I stay a true 12 by 12. I do a really good job of always just cutting straight. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess, my style or however you want to say it. So I really don't necessarily get out my trimmer in this case and like trim correctly. Because I kept it pretty straight for the most part. And when you distress, it doesn't matter anyway, because the line doesn't stay straight anyway, because you're distressing it, right? So here I am. I'm placing this, and then it'll be done. And then I do bring out my photos. Now, one of my photos is blue. That does match this collection. The other one is purple. And it looks like I'm going to hide that purple because the LSU part of Angel Reese. So if you follow me on social media at all, I am a huge Angel Reese fan. So I do kind of go where she goes, but it ended up being a good thing because I am a Chicago Sky, whether I like them or not. I am a Chicago Sky because I've always followed Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls and Chicago Sky have always been there. But when you're in the WNBA, there are so many good women players that you don't really necessarily just stay with one team. So I've always followed the Atlanta Dream because I'm right here. It's the closest WNBA team I've got. And unfortunately, Angel Reese was never drafted there. I wish she was, but she was never drafted there. Well, this year she has been drafted, or not drafted, but she has been traded to the Atlanta Dream. So now all full circle moment. She's doing a fantastic job there. So this made my life so much easier. But on my birthday, if you have followed any of the other photos that I have done, this is like number, I don't know what number it is right now. Let me see. I can count to figure out where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my fourth layout in, and I've already done the companion page to this of my birthday this particular year. I've already talked about how it was a slow weekend. I did all of that, and then obviously they played in the evening for my birthday. But I didn't want to just do a photo of the draft night. I decided to put the very first game that was at home with Angel Reese, and then her draft photo, this is the draft photo, because I'll be honest, I was not going to do the draft photo that was nasty orange and I was like, nope, it's not going to. So I'm going to do this photo and then put it together. By the time I'm done, you can't even tell that LSU, unless you know LSU, is purple, gold, and white. It looks blue. So that works for me. So now I do follow this layout to, like, for the most part, to the T. The only thing is I just added that extra photo on the bottom and my title's a little bit differently. And then I did add a little bit more of my embellishments because, you know, I'm an embellishment heavier type person, and I did add a little bit more embellishments than what was on there, but I did follow everything else. So the collection that I'm using is Rosie Studio Clementine. I get the kits that Scrapbook and Cards Today do. So I do the yearly one with Allison Davis that is attached to her through them. And then I do certain kits that they do. They do like a spring summer one, and which is these kits that you're seeing me use. Like this one I only use once, but then my other photos that I'm gonna work with that you'll see, I did 2 of one of the other collections that I got. And then I also do like their winter one. That is like you get the fall type stuff from them. And that way, outside of the scrap room, that's all I purchase. I do purchase like stencils and stuff when they come out new if I like them. If I don't have something that's similar to what I'm really enjoying looking at, every once in a while I'll buy a full collection. Like for example, game night collection that came out from Simple Stories. I got a little bit of that in one of my scrap room kits, and I was like, you know, we play a lot of games when we go camping and stuff, and I have photos of us playing, but I have no collection, so that actually works for me. So I did go and buy that one. Some of the 49 and Market collections work for some of like the albums I'm doing, you know, like my trips that I take for like summer trips and stuff with the family, or just like doing my house stuff. I'm using 49 and Market that works. So there are certain things that I do buy fully, but these kits work perfect. And this is no promotional side to them. I am not affiliated with them. It's just I get what I get. So Rosie Studio, if you don't know, when you get their die cuts, you get 2 of everything and everything. So I didn't care that I used all of these florals, all of these stars, because I still got plenty in there. And then the butterflies are the same. I think I'll probably actually run out of paper before I'll run out of the die cuts, and that's really hard for me to do. So then I did turn my camera off. My table mate from behind me had twine that I didn't bring. I didn't think I needed it. And then lo and behold, here's a twine or a tag, and I couldn't hide it necessarily. So I was like, I had to stop, and I was like, hey, do you got some twine in there? And we were able to find one that matches. And I was like, yes, thank you. So there's that. And then I'm going to tie it and then just have it kind of playing to make it work. And then, yeah, and then pretty much then after that, I think I get out my Distress spritz on this one is weathered wood. So it's kind of like that silvery goodness, because I didn't want to use gold on this one. I prefer the silver on this. But yeah, it's my companion page to this. It's also, you know, I really loved how this one turned out. So make sure you do all the YouTube-y stuff. Everything will be linked down below. Still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Could be different if I was with you. If I was with you. 1 plus 1 is always meant to, but I feel this could be different if I was with you. If I was with you.